Okay, so today Gunn finally showed us the skill tree reworks that they've been talking about since the game come out. They've basically said, you know, they're going to be reworking the skill trees and what perks can be accessible on some characters as well. And they give us a little bit of information. This is going to be dropping on Tuesday along with hands as well. So next update is going to be a pretty hefty one with the skill tree rework, and we'll also be getting the new family member there. So it's going to be a bunch of things to test out on both sides at least, so that way not everybody is just flooding to play the new family member, and you know, we're trying to get into games and stuff and people are just leaving because they can't play the new family member and all that stuff that goes along with the Texas Chain Saw Massacre experience. Now, I'm not too sure how I feel about this because I've read through this and I'm a bit I'm on the fence with it because it does sound good, but at the same time it's not really that great, honestly. Basically, instead of reading through all this, what I'm going to tell you guys is the skill tree rework is coming out on the 11th of June. So that is Tuesday next week. And also, every random perk on the skill tree is going to be replaced with a specific perk. So what that means is whatever track you decide to take on the skill tree, you're going to have a set loadout there, which is why I'm not really a huge fan of this, because what they're saying later on here is this change leaves us in a better position to balance around emerging metas, shuffle up the most common builds, and introduce new perks into the future. So from the way they're saying that is you're going to have your specific build on your skill tree, and you know, if you're running the same 3 perks from that skill tree, there's a chance that it could get swapped out and then you can't use that build anymore, which is going to be really unfortunate for a lot of people who like to run that specific build. Even if it is too strong, or if it's just something you feel comfortable running, they're going to take you out of that comfort zone, really, and you're just going to be forced to run something else. And I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if that's the right way to go about things. It's a bit of a weird change. I do like that they're getting rid of the random perks, so you don't have to keep respecing over and over again to get your desired loadout. They're also changing some perks around on some people, so for example, they have shared here that Leland will now have the perk Extra Drip, which is absolutely insane. Of all the characters to have that perk, I would not say Leland, because Leland is already pretty strong of a character. You know, he can obviously shoulder barge the family, he can fight the family a lot, and then you just pop on a heal there and you're good to go again with the Extra Drip. So that's going to be pretty strong on Leland. It'd be interesting to see how they maneuver his skill tree around for Extra Drip to fit in. Like, I can guarantee you Extra Drip is going to be on a really shit track to anything that is grapple related, honestly. I feel like that's what they're going to do, and you know, they could be fluffing that up a little bit, but Extra Drip could end up being with absolutely just terrible perks, but we'll see. Another change of note is for Sissy. We gave her the victim perk Slippery as it fits her character. So Sissy's getting a victim perk, which, you know, you go through the wall gap and you get the speed boost there, which is kind of nice, but it's again totally random. I think Sissy just needed wireframe, honestly. But yeah, and interesting that she's getting a victim perk. I didn't see that coming anywhere. And also Sonny will be getting no cell there. So Sonny, oh, actually, he's getting no cell, he's getting fast hands, and he's getting Extra Drip. So thank the Lord I can actually main Sonny again, because I was getting really frustrated playing Sonny and he had some terrible perks. But you know, he is like my favorite victim to play as, but the fact they're giving him like some 3 really good perks there, he's going to be a really strong character to play as now, and I'm kind of excited to try that out. But like I said, I'm a lot on the fence with this this change to the perk system. Let me know your thoughts as well, by the way. But I don't know. It's an interesting one. Like I said, I can kind of get why they're getting rid of the random perks, but I don't want to be forced into running certain perks just because of this, the way they've got the skill tree laid out, and especially if they're going to be, you know, chopping and changing perks all the time, and it's kind of worrying to see that. Obviously, you see like perk balancing in all these games, but you know where I'm coming from here is, you know, you're going to get used to being in your comfort zone running this build all the time, or running a build that you really like, and you know, with one update that it could just be blasted out of your loadout immediately. So it's kind of worrying there, and let's hope that doesn't really happen too much. I do think it's probably a positive update from what we get in. Like, we've been waiting for this big perk patch for a while now, especially if you're playing Sonny like I am, or you're playing Sissy, and you know, some of the characters just feel really underwhelming compared to some of the new characters. At the bottom here, they're also saying they got some changes coming to how grandpa perks function as well, and unlock in the game. So that's an interesting thing that we're gonna see happen in the near future, hopefully. We'll also be keeping an eye out for opportunities to shift perks around, rework perks, and replace perks entirely. We even have been considering introducing some new unique perks for certain characters as well, where applicable and necessary. I'm going to be against this, and the only reason why is what's happened in the past with the purchasable characters. So you don't want to begin the situation of where you're creating a character with unique perks and they're pay to win. Like, you know, Danny, for example. Danny was hugely pay to win. He was the only character that had fast hands as well. Like, fast hands is a really good perk, and you know, some other perks like that could enter into the fray where they only with these new characters that we pay for. And you know, you kind of, maybe he's leaning into the Dead by Daylight situation here, but they are tied to that one specific character, and you can't take them perks and put them anywhere else. So if people are going to be paying $10 for this character, and you know their unique perks are extremely broken, or they're, you know, it's just something that's gone under the radar of gun when they're playtesting things and the community gets hold of it and it's really broken, how long is it going to take to, you know, bring that down again? So they're going to have to watch themselves with these decisions, and I'm for it and I'm against it. So like I said, I'm really on the fence with this change, with some of the way they're going about wording this, honestly. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'm interested to try this out on Tuesday as well. I'll probably be streaming the new update for Texas on Tuesday. I know I've been doing a lot of Killer Clowns content recently. Don't worry, I've still got my eye on Texas and what's going on with that game, and I'm still intrigued at what happens with the new studio and the third-party studios that are making the cosmetics and the new executions and things. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button on the channel for more ASIM content, and I have been Pixels, you my awesome viewers. I'll catch you guys in the next one.